Inheritance is a fundamental concept in object-oriented programming, OOP, that enables the creation of new classes based on existing classes. This allows developers to build upon existing code, promoting code reuse and organization. In this lesson, we will explore how to create specialized classes from existing base classes in C#. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how inheritance works and how to implement it in your projects. Don't worry if this feels new at first. Now we're on what's inheritance. Inheritance is a mechanism that allows one class, the derived class or child class, to inherit the properties and methods of another class, the base class or parent class. This relationship helps in establishing a hierarchy between classes. The derived class can also have additional features or override existing ones from the base class. Now, creating a base class. To demonstrate inheritance, we will first create a simple base class called Animal. This class will have properties and methods that are common to all animals. This slide introduces a class definition. Study the structure in the code sample. In this Animal class, we have two properties, name and age. We also have a method called speak that outputs a generic message. Next, creating derived classes. Now that we have our base class, we can create specialized classes that inherit from Animal. Let's create two derived classes, Dog and Cat. These classes will inherit the properties and methods of the Animal class, while also adding their own unique features. Review the class shown on screen and how its members are organized. In the Dog class, we added a method called bark that outputs woof. Similarly, in the Cat class, we added a method called meow that outputs meow. Both classes inherit the name, age, and speak method from the Animal class. Now, using the derived classes. Now that we have our base and derived classes, let's see how to use them in a program. We will create instances of Dog and Cat and demonstrate their functionality. Review the class shown on screen and how its members are organized. In this example, we created an instance of Dog named Buddy and an instance of Cat named Whiskers. We set their names and ages, called the inherited speak method, and invoked their specific methods bark and meow. In this lesson, we covered the concept of inheritance in C#. We created a base class called Animal and derived classes Dog and Cat. We saw how the derived classes inherit properties and methods from the base class and how to use them in a program. Inheritance allows for code reuse and a cleaner structure in object-oriented programming. Go ahead and work through this exercise. First, create a new derived class called Bird that inherits from Animal. Add a method called Chirp that outputs chirp. Also, instantiate the Bird class in the main method and demonstrate its functionality. Finally, modify the speak method in the Dog and Cat classes to provide a more specific message, such as Buddy barks or Whiskers meows.